Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
Folks in the Triangle have savored the flavor of fine French cuisine at St. Jacques for 7 years. Now the owners of the Raleigh restaurant are sharing their global culinary experience with people in Gibsonville. Stephanie Borland shows us that they're not only dishing out some extraordinary meals in the Piedmont Triad town, but they're also serving up some hometown hospitality at the historic Burke Manor Inn.
A country setting frames this grand home, yet the Burke Manor Inn sits just a block from downtown Gibsonville. Around the corner is an old-fashioned chocolate shop where they make everything by hand. And while Once Upon a Chocolate is a relative newcomer to the area, the manor has been a fixture in this community for more than 100 years.
It was built in 1906. By the Cones family, who were very much into textile, and they were definitely a predominant family in the area.
Then, in 1911, the Burke family bought the house and 4 generations lived here. A century later, Lil Lacassagne and his wife Lori have brought the inn back to life, creating a bed and breakfast with French flair. Doing so while preserving the character and essence of this estate.
It's good to be able to cook or to serve people with in a surrounding that has already its own meaning. It's not something you can build, it's here.
Once here, guests at the Burke Manor Inn will find 9 unique rooms. From a cozy Parisian-inspired escape to a bright and airy Provence retreat with modern amenities.
So the little jacuzzi, and that's the best to come, you know, the good welcome, champagne and the chocolate.
And from there, an outdoor oasis awaits.
It's the only terrace that we have, but it really enhanced the room itself. I just think it's a paradise here.
While this B&B is geared for comfort and serenity, it also contains a high-end French restaurant usually only found in large cities.
They want good, you know, they want good food, they want to be taken care of. And so I think that, we're going to be able to provide something good for the community.
Executive Chef John Scarangella is taking that attention to detail from their Raleigh St. Jacques restaurant and is bringing it to St. Jacques at the Burke Manor Inn. With precision and passion, he prepares the essentials for entrees that range from an etouffee with North Carolina shrimp to their signature duck confit. Meanwhile, Lil greets guests stopping by the manor to enjoy a good meal.
How are you, young man?
Using his world-class training in hospitality, Lil says he and his wife are fulfilling a long-time dream, one they want to share with this community as well as out-of-town guests.
Being an hour from Raleigh, 20 minutes from Greensboro, an hour and a half from Charlotte, we thought, people who want to just get away but they don't have the time or maybe the funds to take a big trip, let's jump in the car and let's go to the Burke Manor Inn.
Would you like to drink anything? Would you like a glass of wine or another glass of champagne?
They want to create an atmosphere of opulence and refuge without pretense or pressure.
You need to have a servant soul, and the servants usually are humble, modest, and so you don't want to come with a fanfare and a lot of noise in the community. So we just came as simply as we could.
So while you'll experience food and service of a 5-star restaurant, this place is designed to give its guests some simple pleasures.
And for you, Teresa?
I'm going to have the gnocchi.
The gnocchi, very well.
Which is one of the reasons why Teresa Tullo has come to St. Jacques at the Burke Manor Inn in Gibsonville every Friday since they opened.
Compared to the places I've eaten in New York, this is hands down so much nicer and so much better. I mean, I was amazed. We're very, very thrilled to have it here.
That ecstatic reception has also welcomed another new business to Gibsonville. Down the street from the Burke Manor Inn is Once Upon a Chocolate, a shop where Debbie Stevens makes her delicious concoctions by hand.
We have just about every different kind of nut you can imagine in milk dark and white chocolate. Probably have about 30 different kinds of truffles.
Along with any other kind of scrumptious combination you can imagine. Each piece is created to delight the taste buds, and these treats are sweet on the eyes, too.
It's called luster dust, and it's made just for chocolate.
Debbie's been in the chocolate business for 20 years and moved her store to Gibsonville from Florida.
Coming from a big city, this is exactly what we were looking for. And they've made us feel right at home, like we've been here all along.
And it's that sense of community that Lil wants to pass on to his guests at the inn and the restaurant.
Come here, take a break. Enjoy. Take your time. That's what we are trying to do.
So, after enjoying your dinner and chocolate, make sure you leave room for breakfast. It's made to order at the Burke Manor Inn, and yes, they will fix you some fabulous French toast. For North Carolina Weekend, I'm Stephanie Borland.
Burke Manor Inn Bed and Breakfast is at 303 Burke Street in Gibsonville. Currently, St. Jacques at the Burke Manor Inn is open for dinner on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings. For more information about the inn, check out their website at burkemanor.com.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.